Hello, my marvellous sausages, and here we are. It's Zer time again, and he's on Nessus. We're going to have a little look at what wares he has for us, and we're also going to go and see what Saint's got as well, because it's a really interesting Trials week this week, and if you haven't played Trials before, now's the time to give it a bash. But first of all, let's bugger off to Nessus, where Zer is standing about like a testicle-faced person. What you want to do is go to Watcher's grave, see, and make your way there. Now, if you're unsure as to how to find him, he's up a tree for some reason. He loves being up this tree. It's his favourite place. He's like a cat. Get up the tree, you arse! Right, here he is, look, with his testicle face. He's turned his back on all the Guardians because he's like that. Right, let's plough on in and just have a look. So we've got Graviton Lance, excellent exotic pulse rifle, second shot in burst does high damage. Brilliant if you've got the catalyst for this baby too. So if you haven't got that, I'd really recommend you get it. Very useful, very powerful. Next, we've got the Oathkeeper gauntlets for the old hunters. Bow charges can be held indefinitely, so a pretty specific perk, I suppose, but not so bad if you like using your bows. A total of 63, that's pretty good in general. What do we got here, though? Mobility, it's kind of spread on the wrong stats, really. We're looking for a good mobility stat for hunters to recharge our dodge. It's only a plus 10, recovery plus 17, strength plus 16, so not that bad for the melee build as well there, so could do better, Oathkeepers. Next, for the Titans, we've got the URSA FURIOSA. Move faster while guarding when Sentinel Shield is active. Guardian damage converts to super energy when the super ends, so it's not a bad exotic at all, this, for the Titans. So let's have a little look at the stat spread. 61, not that great, and our spread is all over the shop. Plus 21 for mobility, that will be better on hunters, of course. What we're looking for is a decent resilience stat, and we haven't got it here. And we've got plus 13 in discipline as well. I don't know, not too great really, that one, but it isn't a bad exotic. I accidentally bought it 10 seconds ago. What an idiot. I bought it, but I'm bad. Then for the Warlocks, we've got Lunafaction Boots. Your Rifts gain the additional ability to increase weapon reload speed. Empowering Rift makes weapons effective over longer ranges. 65, so it's the best looking stat that we've got. But as usual, it's all arse about facing in the wrong place. We've got mobility as plus 20. If that was in recovery, this would be really good. But generally, not a bad spread on the old booties there. That's probably the best exotic this week. Okay, so let's have a little look at Zer's legendary weapons. Now, rather than just going through every single one of them and every intricate detail, I thought we'd just have a quick look at the 3 best that we've got this week. Okay, first of all, we've got the Dire Promise hand cannon. Not a bad little roll, this. This is primarily a PvP hand cannon, according to Light GG and loads of people who love jabbering all over the place. So we've got Elemental Capacitor. That is a pretty good perk to have there. Increased stats based on the currently equipped subclass, so you can change it according to which subclass you want. Auto-loading holster is kind of a better PvP roll, really, but there we go. What have we got here? Extended mag, well, you know, bigger magazine size, but it's got high caliber rounds, which is for increasing range. That's pretty cool. And for the sights, we've got the Hitmark HCS. Now, that gives you a plus 5 to range and a plus 5 for aim assist. Or we've got True Sight HCS. And that gives you a plus 3 to range, plus 3 to handling, plus 3 to stability, and plus 5 aim assistance. So generally, not too bad at all. Not a god roll, I don't think, but not a bad roll either. Next, we've got the main ingredient, Precision Frame. I do like this fusion rifle. Let's have a look this week. High impact reserves, rounds at the end of the magazine deal more damage. That's okay, that's not too bad. Pretty good for PvE, I suppose. Snapshot sights, faster aim time down sights. That's pretty nice as well. We've got accelerated coils. Now, this gives us a faster charge-up time, but it decreases the impact damage. It's actually minus 10 on impact, which ain't great. And then we've also got Particle Repeater. This increases the stability. It's a plus 10 on the stability front. And let's have a look at our different kind of magnification, zoomy type sight things. We got the Hitmark IS. This is a plus 15 to handling and plus 2 to range. And then we got the Red Dot Dota 2 Mower. This is plus 6 to range, plus 10 to handling, and plus 2 to zoom. And then Red Dot Micro, which is plus 9 to range, plus 7 to handling, and plus 2 to zoom. So Two pretty cool PvP choices there. And then finally we've got the bottom dollar. He must be having a bargain sale on these. He must have shed loads of them in his in the back of his spaceship, because quite frankly he sells it quite a lot. But this is a bloody great roll. We've got explosive payload, which is of course bloody marvellous. Projectiles KA, create an area of effect on impact, a detonation. We've got subsistence, defeating targets partially reloads the magazine from reserves. That's a great perk there too, particularly for PvE. Accurized rounds, so they increase the range by +10. And then we've got alloy magazine, faster reloads when the magazine's empty. Hammerforged rifling increases range again. Now this increases the range by +10% again. Or we've got small bore, which will increase the range by +7 and the stability +7. All in all, an excellent roll. So if you're looking for a good hand cannon, an aggressive frame as well, with walloping impact, that's your baby. Now, there's been nothing spectacular for the armor sets this week except for the hunters. Let's have a quick look at that. 61, +25 strength and +16 mobility. That is a pretty good set of gauntlets there if you're looking for something gauntletty for your hunter. That's a pretty good stat spread there. The vest, we've got 59, +21 mobility again is falling in the right stats. That's pretty good, although overall 59 of course ain't that great. Cloak sod off. Function mask, 64 Hell's Teeth, +30 in the mobility, 13 discipline, 12 intellect recovery. That overall is a pretty good helmet to whip out. Hell's Teeth, 65 on the boots. The hunters have won this week by a country mile, really. +60 to mobility, that's grand. Intellect is +21 as well, which is, of course, great for your super. That's generally very good. So you've got a good pair of boots and a good helmet there for the hunters. Now, if you've yet to get going on Trials of Osiris, this is the week to do it. Particularly if you're a solo player and you don't have a fire team, because we have freelancer options now for this, which basically means that there's no pre-made fire teams at all. So if we pop into the Crucible and have a little look, there we go. You can see there we've got the Freelancer Trials Labs node. So this is a good way to fulfill one of this week's seasonal challenges as well. Because if you pop along to the old seasonal challenges, and we'll go down here to where are we? Week 9. You can see here, trial by firing squad. Get 20 wins. You've got a better chance of getting 20 wins in a Freelancer playlist than you have against 3-stack teams of people who all know each other, know each other's moves, and kick your ass all the time and make you cry into your bollocks. Now, the good thing about this, of course, is you get shed loads of XP. You can see the triple plus there, which means they're going to give you loads. Gives you Bright Dust too, and a Trials of the Osiris weapon. So now is the week to do it. I think I might do a little comedy montage about this one, maybe to see how badly I've done, because I always do it, and I'm always crap. So let's see what rewards old Sainty Poo's got. We've got the Messenger Pulse Rifle. Pretty good rolls this week. We've got 1 for all, hitting 3 separate targets. Increases damage for a moderate duration. That's pretty good for PvE. Then we've got Rapid Hit. Excellent all-round perk that. Rapid Precision hits temporarily increase stability and reload speed. Then we've got Appended Mag, of course, for increased size. Armor Piercing Round slightly increases range. That gives you a +5 to range. There are better perks available in that column. So there we go. That's not so bad. Hammerforged Rifling, that increases range as well. 10% increase, actually, not bad at all. And then we've got Polygonal Rifling as well, which gives you +10 in stability. So that's not so bad there. Then we've got the SOLA'S Scar, which is a great caster frame solar sword, which you can bung and kill your friends with. We have a VORPAL weapon there, which increases damages against bosses. That's pretty cool. Energy transfer guarding while receiving damage generates class ability energy. That's a nice PvE perk, I suppose, but not that useful here, maybe. Oh, well, who knows? Perhaps you want it. Heavy Guard. Sword Guard has high overall defenses, but lowers charge rate. And then we've got Sword Master's Guard. Has low overall defense, but increases your charge rate, basically. 20% to stability, 30 to efficiency, 20 to defense, 10 to charge time, 50% to inventory size. Ooh, and a pus. A Gungy Pussy +10 to charge rate. And then we've got Hungry Edge there. Let's have a little look at that. That's good for PvE. You've got +0 to impact. Thanks for that. 20 magazine, +20% to magazine and ammo capacity. Honed Edge has got +5 to impact. That's good. And then we've also got Jagged Edge as well. It's +10 to impact, but it's offset with a -20 to magazine size and magazine capacity. bounties. We've got 5 grenade kills, we've got 20 auto rifle kills, 20 submachine gun kills, and 20 any kinetic weapon kills as well. And let's pop across here to have a look at what the adept is going to be, and it's going to be the SOLA'S Scar adept, which comes as a random roll there, which is very nice. So that's everything you need to know for Xur and for Trials this week. I'm going to hop in, you never know, we might even team up and have a scrap together. I've got a video popping out tomorrow about the 4th mark ship, so keep an eye out for that. And in the meantime, give me a like and a subscribe, and hit the notification bell when you want to know when my ship video splops out onto the interwebs. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage it.